Welcome back inside the Cavelli Center. It's Hockey Ministries night here at the Cavelli Center, and we are pleased to be joined in the booth by the Phantoms Team Chaplains, Reverend Rob Morris and Reverend Andrew Stauffer, join us here in the booth. We're also joined by Alex Prius, the Director of Hockey Ministries International. Gentlemen, welcome to the broadcast.
Hey, thanks for having us.
How are you?
Andrew and Rob, can you tell us a little bit about yourselves? Tell us what your home churches are here in the area.
Well, I'm Rob, and I've been a pastor in the area for approximately 10 years, and I've come from Canada, so I like the hockey stuff. And I currently pastor what we call the Salt and Light Company. We meet at downtown Y, and it's not really a traditional church. What we do is we just try to figure out what we can do to be a blessing to our community and basically be salt and be light everywhere we go and everything we do. And so part of that for me is just being involved with the Phantoms.
Yeah, I'm Andrew. Home church in the area is up in Austintown, Tabernacle EPC, and about myself, I guess, I'm the youth pastor there, have been for the last 4 years or so, also doing some collegiate ministry on campus at YSU, just started that up this year, and so any chance I get to tell anybody about Jesus and to lead students in some discipleship processes, yeah, love to do it.
Alex, tell us a little bit about yourself. I understand you played in the NHL for a little bit.
Yes, I did. It was quite a ways back. I played for Minnesota in 1976. That was my first season, and with them. And we actually had it's probably a record still. I didn't even check this or look at it, but we had 4 rookies on the team that got 20 or more goals. Plus, I played on a rookie line, and all of us got 20 or more goals. So I played mostly for Minnesota, and then I also played a little bit for the Detroit Red Wings.
Andrew and Rob, can you tell us about your role with the Phantoms?
Yeah, really our main objective is to just be a tool that's being able to be used by the organization to help players, dive into some spiritual things. I think it's easy for them to do their job and to be on the ice and then off the ice and just continue to live a life, but we just want to provide an opportunity for them to kind of dive into some spiritual matters, discuss Jesus a little bit, what God has planned for their lives, who God is, who Jesus is, and so just leading the chapel every week with them to help them do that.
And the thing is, these players, they work on their bodies, getting themselves in shape. The coaches give them the plans and the strategies that gets their mind in shape, and their emotion, their passion. Well, that's obvious for the game. But we know that the spiritual is a part of the story as well, and knowing who they are. I mean, we're hoping that every one of them make the NHL or at least get a career in hockey. But we also know the reality is they all won't, and so just realizing that who they are as a human is, frankly, even more important than who they are as a hockey player.
Are you involved with the Phantoms youth hockey programs at all?
Really, we're just more of a support to it. Like today, we did a session with a number of kids that are involved in youth hockey, and of course, just that's more my personal interest in youth hockey than our involvement as chaplains.
Alex, can you tell us a little bit about what Hockey Ministries International does?
Well, Hockey Ministries is a ministry set up mainly for hockey players, and we bring Jesus to the hockey arena. And what we do is, one of my jobs is to set up chaplains and chapels in the USHL, but I'm also a chaplain for the Wolves and NHL teams, St. Louis Blues, and so I'm also doing that. But in the summertime, we also do hockey camps. And we do hockey camps. We've got about 34 hockey camps. We've got them all over North America, and we also have them in Europe. And what we do is we'll do an overnight camp where we'll tell the kids about Jesus, but we'll also do a great hockey program on the ice.
What events did you guys have going on here at the arena tonight?
We just had a small gathering to kind of give some youth example of what a chapel ultimately looks like. So did a little fun game with them, had some interaction, and then obviously gave a gospel presentation about who Jesus is and how he's transformed our lives. And so just communicated that to them in that respect as well.
Alex, you have anything special going on at the arena here tonight?
Yeah, I was here basically just to support these guys, and when we talked to the people, I told them a little bit about my life as a hockey player, and one of the things that I did was, something that the guys that play here, they usually start at 4 or 5 years old playing organized hockey. I didn't start till I was 12, and I made it to the NHL by the time I was 21.
All right, Alex, for more information on what you do, where can people go to find out more information or to help you out?
they can go online, and it's hockeyministries.org, and they'll find all the information there.
Andrew and Rob, same question. For more information about what you guys do, any place online that the folks can go to get more information. Rob, I know you have a Twitter handle.
Yeah, I do. I have a Twitter handle. I think it's REVVVROB, Rev Rob. And yeah, you can certainly get in touch with me, and we're always looking for people that want to get involved because, I mean, we'd love to take these guys out to events, and if people have a facility or a venue and they'd like to have a bunch of players come, we have about 7 to 11 players that come to Chapel all the time. And so if there's a business or a person out there who'd like to be a support of that, we'd be happy to have them come along. And so they can either contact me through, just contacting the Phantoms, or absolutely my Twitter, Instagram, all that kind of stuff.
All right. Rob Morris, Andrew Stauffer, and Alex Prius, thank you so much for joining us here on the broadcast, gentlemen.
Thank you very much. Thank you for having us.
Yeah, thank you, Matt.
All right, folks, we're going to go ahead and take a quick 2.5 minute, maybe 3 minute commercial break, and when we come back, we will have second period action for you here. You are listening to the Zims Max Freeze Intermission Report on YPHR and Hockey TV.